Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for any sign. So whoever has found this message is meant to be heard. So welcome everybody. Welcome to any of my returning subscribers. Thank you for your love and support. Welcome to anybody new. If this is your first time. I'm so grateful that you found me. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, any messages of love that you have for us, anything that you want us to be thinking about around love, a connection that we're thinking of. Spirit, I am listening for you now. Wisdom. As we get older, right? We get wiser or we have this internal wisdom. It doesn't even have anything to do with age, right? It's just the sense of, you know what, I choose wisely, I make good decisions, I think about what's best for me. I have a treasure, okay. A treasure, almost the same. I want to get one more. I wanted to see where I'm going with this. And then I have challenges. Look at this chess piece, okay, like a piece of the puzzle, a game, a chess piece. I have a treasure. You know what? You're choosing wisely, okay? You know, the ball is always in your court. You're always, in charge of anything that's you're interacting with, right? Nobody's allowed to play games with you. Nobody's going to take advantage of you. You're too smart for that. Almost the sense of look at things that are around you, like a little bit closer is how I feel. Like maybe somebody is being put in front of you that a little bit of a second chance, a little bit of a second look. I'm not saying take back somebody that you don't want to be with, but maybe somebody is challenging you or has been pushing your buttons, and maybe they're just trying to get your attention. You know, sometimes people play games, mind games, head games. They think it's funny. They think that it's, and at the end of the day, they're just trying to get your attention. Any mind games is about attention. Okay. So I don't know. Part of me feels like give somebody a second look, maybe a second chance. Let's see where I'm going with this. I have a 6 of Cups. Somebody's thinking about you. I have a 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and a 9 of Wands. All right. So something going back. I feel like I'm on the fence with somebody. I'm either going back and forth, like wondering, what is going on with that person? Like, what are they thinking of? Where are we headed? What's going to happen next? Either they have to make a choice or they have to decide once and for all. Like, I don't want to play games, right? The games are over. So maybe we're really tired of the games with that 9 of Wands. And I want to move in the direction of I can be really happy with you. So a little bit of a feeling of, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of flashing back to this person has maybe put you through so much, maybe this person has been good and bad. It's a little bit of a, I have fond memories. I have good things. And then I have, it's been a struggle. It was a struggle. So maybe this person's thinking of you. You might not even be with this person right now. Okay. Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Sometimes we have somebody from our past who still thinks about us, who still, tries to keep keep that connection going, even if they are playing games with you. I have the Well. It's an extra card in this deck. So it is a sense of going to the well, right? This kind of, a well is deep, right? So maybe it's a deep connection still. Maybe I still have feelings for this person. Maybe they still have feelings for me. 4 of Pentacles. They're asking you to guard yourself. You are guarding yourself, Spirit said. There's something going on with this connection. It's like either you've made a choice to move on, even though you feel like there's still something there, but you have made a choice to move on. You know, can you still love somebody, but it's not healthy for you to be with that person? Yes. Absolutely. You can decide that it just wasn't working. It just wasn't going to work. I have a 7 of Swords. Maybe I couldn't get over, you know, what was said, who hurt me, how they hurt me. There were too many lies, Spirit just said. There were too many, I've been wounded by this person one too many times, right? And then you get to a point where you're like, I can't do it again. I can't accept it. Now, Spirit's asking me something along the lines of either this person wants to be just friends, wants to be just friends, you know, either wants the relationship to continue on as a friendship. Maybe that's the choice. Maybe it's like, I don't want to be with you in a physical relationship anymore. I just want to be friends. I got to tell you, I'm going to ask Spirit more about that, but I don't think we can go back. I don't think we can go from where we were to just friends. I really don't. This is a really intense connection, or was an intense connection. And I either walked away from it, or it's not serving me, or it's not healthy in some way for us to be together. I can't forget. Maybe your person can't forget this great connection. Maybe this person keeps remembering that we had a good thing and I care about you, Spirit just said. Like, I care about you. I still want you in my life one way or another. And that is all good and true, you know, because we do love different people differently. But it's really hard to be just friends with somebody that you were a lover with. Okay. It's really hard. Like, maybe one of you says, I just have to have you still be in my life. I can't imagine you not being in my life on any level. And the other one's like, I don't know if that's going to work. I have a Star. Part of me feels like I need to move on. You know, like the friendship thing with this person isn't going to work. And it's hard to say. It's almost like either they're holding on to a dream, they're holding on to hope, they're holding on to, well, we'll just be friends for a while and then maybe we'll find our way back together. I don't think that's the case. I feel like Spirit's saying to you, I need you to move on. All right. I need you to find the person who you're meant to be with and find this kind of, you know, the dream person that truly you are going to be with. I hate to say that somebody can hold you captive, because we're all free and we all have the ability to make up our mind and make wise choices, like they said right from the beginning. But there are people that tend to hold you captive emotionally, you know, whether you still have something in common, like, you know, you share children together, or you shared a history together, or they've been in your life for a long time. You could, you know, Spirit just even said, like, we still share a dog, you know, like we take turns taking care of the dog. I mean, it could be as simple as that, but I don't think you can be just friends. We can't, especially if this is some kind of a soul connection, like a twin flame connection. Somebody says, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just be friends, you know, but we'll see. And they kind of keep this open door policy going. It doesn't work. I just feel like I'm getting hurt. I have serenity. I want to be calm. I want peace in my life. I want to return to a sense of peacefulness. Maybe this person causes havoc or chaos in my life, and when I'm not with them, I'm actually calmer. I'm actually more at peace. You know, like I've gone through too many battles, right? So here I have this sense of peace and serenity, and every time you're in my life, friendship or not, somehow at the end of the day, I end up getting hurt, you know, and you may be just saying to yourself, like, what's it going to take for me to have peace and serenity? What's it going to take for me to be calm again, and not have drama in my life, not have chaos in my life? And is it this person? Is it, if when I look at all the drama in my life, is it because of this person? I want balance in my life. I want to go back to feeling balanced. This is all about you, okay? You have the ability at any time to say, this isn't working for me anymore. I'm sorry. I have to take care of myself first. In nature, connect with nature. I need to ground myself. I need to connect with my own inner kind of balance, my purpose. I need to calm myself down. I can't keep having this kind of chaos in my life. And then there's somebody in your life that's kind of grasping at you, saying, I don't need to have a relationship with you, but I need you to be in my life as a friend. And I don't think you can just go back to being just friends. I don't think there's any going back. I'm sorry. In this case, not in every case, but in this case, I think it's impossible, because I think I'm just going to be right back in that mix. I think that this person's going to be physically attracted to me. They're going to hit on me again. They're going to want to sleep with me. They can't just be a friendship where it's platonic and we have no physical connection anymore. I just don't feel like we can go back. You need time. You need time to heal. You need time to rest. 4 of Swords, right? 6 of Swords. It's time for you to move on. Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. We're going to take a look at these in a second. And then I have a 3 of Wands. Okay. So I think that you have just got to be able to say, for my peace of mind and for me, it's time to move on, even out of the most difficult situation, right? That 6 of Swords is, you take everything with you. You take the hurt, you take the pain, you take I always call it the baggage. You pack your bags, you throw them in the boat. You don't know where you're going, but all you know is that on the other side is where you land. It's got to be better than where you are today. So I feel like Spirit is asking you, if you have somebody that's saying, let's keep this as a friendship relationship, that it may be hurting you in some way more than helping you sometimes. So you've got this new beginning, and you've got this kind of, I guess, this whole new, outlook of life, right? You've got this sense of, I deserve to fall in love again. I deserve a new beginning. I am worthy of that. I'm only going to focus on my future, Spirit just said. I'm only going to focus on what's best for me. And that is not selfish. That is not selfish, that you have to move on, at some point. And even if somebody's saying, but please don't shut me out completely. Can't we just talk every once in a while? Can't we? Yeah, I mean, you feel bad that you can't, but some people you can't. So especially a twin flame. You can't go back to being just friends with a twin flame. I'm going to tell you that right now. 10 of Cups. I want to have it all with somebody new. Okay. I want to be in alignment with that person. I want to have bliss. I want to be happy. I want to be happy again, Spirit just said. So whoever you were with, you weren't happy. It either fulfilled its role in your life. You completed a cycle. You completed the lesson that you needed to learn with that person. But you are entitled to this sense of ultimate, look at this, ultimate happiness. Like, I want to be ultimately happy, right? I mean, of course you do. That's why we're here. We want to be happy. I guess we just have to be able to move on, and not keep those strings sometimes attached. For those of you that have somebody that's just trying to hold on to you still, and they're trying to hold on to you, they're a King of Swords. They still have their mind set on you. They still are thinking that they have a chance to win you back. Even if they say, go out and do what you need to do, but I'll be here waiting as your friend. I'll always be here for you. I'll always be your fall guy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for them, and it's not healthy for you, especially if you really feel like it's over. because this person keeps up the hope that you're going to come back, that you're going to fail over here, not be happy with somebody else, and you'll come running back to somebody else. Like that's not healthy. A 10 of Wands. Is it becoming too much? Does this person put, pressure on you under the guise of, we can't just not be in each other's lives? Do they give you guilt? Do they make you doubt your decision? Do they make you second guess, what it is that you want? Because they're trying to convince you of something that you want, like you still want me. You have to stand strong. You have, ending a relationship is one of the hardest things that people do in life. And you have to be able to stand up and stand strong for your truth, Spirit just said. Like, what is your truth? Your truth is, I can't do this. Your self-respect, your inner power. It's one of the hardest things to do, is to stand up to a relationship that had tremendous meaning to you. Okay, they could be the father of your children, or you could have been married, or you could have been together since you were teenagers. But so you hate to say to somebody, I can't handle you in my life, like that's such a painful thing to say to somebody, but maybe you really can't. Maybe it is preventing you from really truly moving on with your life. So there, can you do it with boundaries? Maybe. Can you do it with, very difficult conversations? Maybe. But just keep in mind that this King of Swords wants you back. And their whole intention of saying, can we be friends, is that they are hoping you'll change your mind. That's what this is. Let's see what the love cards say. I feel this huge pull to you, and I don't know why. I just don't understand what this connection really is. So there's still this connection, right? There's still this connection. True love is the most powerful magic of all. I know it in my heart that our love will conquer any storm. So this person is very hopeful that even if they set you free, that you're going to come back to them. Okay. So they're very, very hopeful that you're going to change your mind. I can't stop thinking about you. Every time I see you, I always get amazed at how beautiful you truly are. Maybe they have regrets. Maybe they're sorry they let you go, but it's time for you to move on. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Very hard, right? I want to marry you one day and settle down. They still have hopes of a future with you. This is somebody that still has hopes of a future with you. Spirit, can you share with me my, I don't know, some guidance on moving forward? Just some guidance on moving forward, please. You share with me some thoughts on moving forward. I don't want to be attached to this anymore. If that's not what's healthy for me, help me to move forward. I have rings, an agreement, a pact, a contract, a commitment. Now you may be thinking, this person never made you any promises, and maybe you guys, or you had a pact, you had an agreement, maybe you guys talked about a future together. Maybe that's something that you still want, and this person can't really give it to you, even though they're saying that that's what they want. I don't know. Right now, it's this whole feeling of, can't we just be friends? And it's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm too emotionally attached to you. It's too hard for me to go just be your friend now and not kind of take into consideration everything we've been through, and the hurt and the pain and things that were said and the emotions. It's just too hard. I have a snake. Jealousy, betrayal, backstabbing, toxic, seduction. It's counterproductive. It's not allowing you to move forward. It isn't. I'm sorry. It isn't. It's like it maybe they're getting some pleasure out of, feeling like it's not over completely, but it's not healthy for you. You need to be a butterfly. Look at you. You need to reinvent yourself. You need to be open to the change. You need to change. You need to embrace the change. Your soul is going through an evolution. You're rising up. You're rising above. You're, I don't know, figuring out your new path, right? Figuring out your new path. This is a hard reading. I've got a moose. A moose. Powerful, independent. You need time alone. You need time to cool down, calm down. You need time to collect your confidence again. You need to be alone. And that's okay. You know, maybe that's what you say. You know, maybe we can be friends again someday, but right now, I can't be just friends with you. I have to kind of heal and repair myself and be open to kind of the next phase of my life. And you just can't do it. I'm sorry. I have a Wolverine. Fierce, unpredictable, assertive, determined. I feel like whoever's trying to hold on to you is really going to be determined to try to win you back. If that's what you want them to win you back, great. But for those of you that are really trying to move on with your life, don't buy into the hook, line, and sinker of, well, then let's just be friends. It's not going to work. I have a Gaia Mother Earth. Your inner dignity, you're grounded, your purpose, your center of everything, your balance. We had that balance card in the beginning, right? They want you to be grounded. They want you to be connected to nature. They want you to be aware of you're one with nature, one with Mother Earth, right? But it's a sense of, you know, I need to get my balance back. I need to, number 4 swords. I need to replenish and repair. I need to heal. I can't heal with you still in my life, right? I can't heal with knowing that you still want me back, but that's not what I want. Spirit, can you share with me some love messages, maybe from somebody in my future? Let's do that. Anybody in my future? Let's see. What will my future self be feeling? What love will they be receiving? Missing you is driving me crazy. Okay, so this person's still thinking about you. You didn't deserve the mistreatment. Even when I ask Spirit, for future things, this person's in your head. You didn't deserve the mistreatment, and I'm sorry. So maybe this is part of your healing. You know, you're going to miss this person. You didn't deserve the mistreatment. You know, maybe Spirit's just letting you know that they're going to help you. I keep telling myself stories so that I stop myself from reaching out. Maybe it'll be really difficult to cut this string. Maybe it's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done is to say, I can't have you in my life right now, friend or no friend. Okay. I've closed myself off for far too long. Okay. I need to open myself back up. I need to repair and heal. I am still healing and growing. I need more time before I'm ready for you. So this new love is going to come in when you feel like you're ready for it, right? When you feel like you're ready to receive it and you have healed and you've moved on. I need to end this karmic situation in order to come back to you. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks that this old love just is going to just repair the damage and you guys are still going to end up together someday. And then I feel like your energy is saying, no way, I'm moving on. I just don't know how. I'm struggling with that. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. Right? And there is times when you are ending a relationship where you just miss that person. Doesn't mean you want to be with them. Doesn't mean it's best for you. You miss your friend. You miss talking to them. So Spirit will help you through those difficult times. And they'll put new people in front of you, new friendships, more contact with your family. All kinds of things will come out of the woodwork to try to help you. It is really hard for me to open up about my feelings for you. So there's still a lot of unfinished business. There's still, I just need you in my life still. Never forget that you own my heart. So you have somebody who probably will always love you. You may always love them. You may say, I will love that person forever, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life with that person. And that's okay too. This is a healing reading. This is for somebody who needed to hear today that you have to move on, and it's time for you to move on, as hard as it is. Okay? So I want you to work on what is best for you, and just know Spirit is going to continue to help you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel and you appreciated this reading, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.